Cameron, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, so it looks like you are instructed to reach out to your counsel if you
I don't
any
have
questions.
counsel. Like, I don't. That's
You don't
not.
have a public defender?
No.
Okay, well, do you have private counsel?
No. I've been trying to represent myself. They won't let me. It doesn't make sense, but I still need to talk to an attorney because I need.
So unfortunately, our attorneys are not going to speak to you.
Okay, so you realize that's obstruction of justice, right?
No,
I'm not, like, you don't have to tell me it's not, because I can send you the law, but, like, look it up, because I promise I'm holding everybody that is not letting me talk to a lawyer accountable. I don't care if you believe me. But
do you want to speak to investigation then?
No, I want to speak to an attorney.
So unfortunately, that you cannot speak to an
Why?
attorney. Per the notes I have in your case, it does look like you are...
What is the law behind that? Because I can explain the law for why this...
I'm not going to sit here and argue with
you.
Okay?
You're supposed to, because...
Per the notes, let me finish, please.
Fuck the note, because the law is not... Alright, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm not going to speak to you. You don't want to have to listen to anything I have to say. I'm trying to be very polite.
I just said I'm sorry. Like, I apologize. Your office is very fucking childish. This would be so much easier if you would just answer the phone, Aziz. For real. Fucking idiot. God, you better hope the Constitution is not real, homeboy. Every last one of you. Even that bitch, whoever that was. Doesn't matter.
To an investigator, okay? So let me put you through to his voicemail.
Okay, what's your name? You fucking... Because watch this.
The person you are trying to reach is unavailable. Leave your message at the tone. Press pound when finished.
Hi, investigators. This is Cameron Church. I suggest you do your job and, like, look up what a law is and, like, have a lawyer call me. But beyond that, it's crazy what you guys have let this get to. Because I've been asking for over a year whether or not the Constitution is real and whether or not it applies to Nevada and whether or not it applies to my life. Or anybody's life. Any citizen's life. And the fucking stonewalling and obfuscation and blocking and procedural gamesmanship I've experienced from your office is disgusting. Especially from Aziz Merchant and Gary Murrow. Fuck you. Fucking clown boys. But for real. Like, it's a lot bigger than me just not trying to go to prison. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you guys will never get me to prison because, like, let's give me a fair trial. Let's start with that. But that's out. But give me my speedy trial that's already, like, 4 times over violated. But that's out. But give me due process. But that's out because the Constitution is not real in Nevada. But then the Nevada Constitution makes this even worse. Like, you guys all think I'm a fucking idiot, but I promise you're the ones that look really stupid right now. Because I have been documenting every experience, encounter, interaction, or whatever I have had with anything law since February 12th because Sydney Hutt was so bad at her job. So fucking sus that it really made me go learn law. So I've spent the last year doing nothing but research and study law and court procedure and court rules and the Constitution and constitutional protections and your guys' rules and your guys' responsibilities and obligations and how you're supposed to handle fucking law. And now you know why we have a problem. Which is why no lawyer will talk to me, because you dumbass investigators like, cool, I'm going to impeach you too, because I already have I have multiple investigators that have lied to me. So I promise you, I have all of it documented and they're all going to get impeached. But the fact that this has gotten to what it has is all because of Aziz Merchant not wanting to answer a fucking phone. Like, if he would have engaged with me back in last February, you guys probably would have had me in prison, because I wouldn't have even kept looking. I wouldn't even thought twice about it. I was just trying to ask about what the fuck happened with my lawyer, because shit was crazy. But the fact that little fucking clown boy wants to keep running around and doing all this procedural ass bullshit, knowing full well I don't have representation, knowing full well Galen Carrico is colluding with your office, knowing full well that not a single bit of this has been justified or is justifiable by anything legal. You guys know this. I know this. I'm going to make sure everybody knows this. But the fact that you guys can't even fucking answer a phone and engage with the motherfucker without having to threaten me and remind me of that lame ass warrant that's retaliatory as fuck is retarded. Like, you guys are stupid. I used to fear you. You used to be intimidating. Now you just look stupid. So, way to go, Chrissy Poo, because, like, your charging and plea policy standard is going to come back to bite you in the ass there, Mr. Unconstitutional. Because you obviously don't give a fuck about the Constitution, Nevada or federal. Obviously. Like, not even a sliver of a chance of that shit being real in your reality. And the way Barry runs these courtrooms, like, dude, let's talk about due process. Let's talk about the right to represent yourself until you actually try, and then Barry decides you're incompetent. Since when has being incompetent ever been used as an offense? You guys are fucking stupid. Because, like, what, all of a sudden I get deemed incompetent and now I win my case? No. Now, then what? You guys send me to West Hills until I'm deemed competent by Barry because he's the one that make the fucking call? But when's that gonna be? In 6 months? A year? When I finally cave and take a fucking deal so you guys can get a conviction? You're tripping. You are fucking tripping. But the fact that you guys won't even engage with me, and I've been asking the same thing for a year, and I've asked a lot of attorneys, and I promise it doesn't look good. I have a lot of evidence. You guys think I'm lying, but fucking call my bluff. I'm sure you guys have seen the federal lawsuit I've already filed. If not, go look it up. I'll send you the case number. It's like I don't remember, but go look it up. All you gotta do is Cameron Church federal lawsuit. Promise you'll find it. And when you do, maybe reach out to me with some fucking substance, because the shit that you guys have been playing, the silence, the hiding, it's incriminating. Look up the law. Tell me where the law is wrong, Mrs. or Mr. The law is not black and white. The law is case by case. The law is as we say it is, because we do whatever the fuck we want because we're above the law. Let's talk about that shit publicly. You won't, because you're wrong, and you know that. Which is why you dodge me. Like fucking cowards. But, I mean, you guys should know what you do to people on the run. So why do you think the people that you do it to would do any different to you? Think about that one. So, I'm here. You know where I'm at. I'm being held hostage in my own fucking house by Barry Breslow. Which is kind of crazy. But either way, it all comes down to Aziz Merchant and Christopher Hicks. These phone calls would stop if Aziz Merchant or Christopher Hicks would call me back. But they won't, because they're corrupt and they know that. And that's where they hung up on me. That's a good one though, huh? Because like I said, watch this.